Arnold Schwarzenegger's sons Joseph and his half-brother Christopher have always been compared with each other on the internet for a while now. Why? Well, it has to do with the physique of the two brothers. You see, Joseph, the bastard child of Arnold, decided to follow in his father's bodybuilding path, while Christopher, on the other hand, didn't really care about what he looked like. It could be that Christopher had some health issues regarding his weight, or it might just be that he just didn't care about having the perfect body. And just so you know, Joseph and Christopher still have another brother, Patrick. And again, contrary to the ideology on the internet that Joseph became jacked because he was raised by his father, Joseph was actually raised by his mother, Bean, Arnold's former maid, whom he had an affair with. And Joseph didn't even know that the famous actor was his father till he was like 12 years old, while Christopher was actually raised by his father and mother, Maria, Arnold's ex-wife and Joseph's mother, former boss. Although now Christopher has decided to finally follow in his father and brother's path, as Christopher isn't that fat kid from back then anymore. He decided to work on himself and has lost a huge amount of weight and body fat. He now looks more handsome than ever.
I had a lot of conversations with them, but I think the only way it happens is if all of you work together.
You might know him as a Terminator, but to these 5 people, Arnold Schwarzenegger is just plain old dad. And of course, having someone like Schwarzenegger as your dad is anything but ordinary. So today, let's take a look at the Schwarzenegger kids and what life is really like for them.
And so my wife was helpful, the kids were helpful.
Guys, have you ever wondered what it would feel like to have a huge movie star as your dad? Have you? Well, the Schwarzenegger kids do not have to wonder like the rest of us. After all, their dad is one of the greatest movie stars ever. But just before we talk about the kids, there is something you need to know. See, Arnold Schwarzenegger has only been married once. Arnold got married to his ex-wife, Maria, in 1986, but the couple, unfortunately, went their separate ways in 2017. But just so you know, Arnold and his ex-wife Maria together have 4 kids: Catherine, Christina, Patrick, and Christopher. And with the ex-couple's combined net worth of over $400 million, their kids are definitely living their best lives. Catherine is Arnold's first child. She was born on December 13th, 1989. And apart from being famous for just being the child of a huge movie star, Catherine is a successful author. In fact, she published her first book before even graduating from college. These days, Catherine is best known for being Miss Chris Pratt after marrying the Guardian of the Galaxy star in 2019. Awesome! Christina is Arnold's second child and daughter. She was born on 23rd of July 1991 in the United States. And just like her mom, Christina is a graduate of the Georgetown University. Apart from being a graduate, Christina has also co-produced a Netflix documentary alongside her mom. And with the Schwarzenegger's net worth of over $400 million, trust me, these kids do not really need to work. Like, they are already set for life. And just so you know, it would seem like Christina is her dad's favorite kid, because you would always find her by her dad's side. And when Christina is not with her dad, then she would definitely be with her brothers, Patrick and Christopher. Patrick and Christopher are Arnold's 3rd and 4th child. Patrick was born in 1993, while Christopher was born 4 years later. Patrick is an actor just like his dad, and is even rumored to be dating popular model Abby Champion. Well, Christopher, on the other hand, is still pretty young, and he recently just graduated from the University of Michigan, the same school Sasha Obama attends. Cool, I guess. Guys, Christopher isn't actually Arnold's youngest child. It's this guy. His name is Joseph Benner. See, back in 1997, Arnold had an affair with one of his house staffs, a woman named Patricia. And Joseph here is the result of that affair. And just so you know, this cheating scandal is actually the main factor that ended Arnold's marriage with his ex-wife Maria. But hey, fast forward to today, everyone is living fine. And with the Schwarzenegger's net worth of over $400 million, trust me guys, the Schwarzenegger kids are definitely living their best lives.
I never had to say that. I had a lot of conversations with them, but I think the only way it happens is if all of you work together. And so my wife was helpful, the kids were helpful.
Yes,